Hey, how's it going? This is Trey MacVelle. Just got out of seeing Eternals. Also, one of my most anticipated movies of the remainder of this year. I did a double feature with Dune and Eternals. And it's interesting. It's certainly, as you've all heard, it is a very different film. It does not feel like an MCU film. It was not the greatest MCU film. Look, it wasn't bad. I don't think that Eternals was anywhere near a dumpster fire, as many people are claiming, at least in my opinion. However, there were a lot of issues. I would say that a good summary of my feelings of Eternals is I was disappointed. Overall, it just made me like, not quite what I wanted out of that movie. But it was not a horrible movie. I think the performances was fantastic. Gilgamesh stands out to me. It felt a little sloppy in terms of the storytelling components, the back and forth and timing and everything. It's just, without going into too many details, this is supposed to be just a quick reaction. That's my quick reaction, is that I was quite disappointed in it. I wanted more out of it, and I felt much was to be desired. Most importantly, I felt like they could have done more to interconnect with the MCU. I mean, literally throughout go see the trailers. The MCU references that you see in the trailers are pretty much the only references in the entire movie. Don't get me wrong, there were more references than what you see in the trailers, but not that much more. I mean, it really didn't feel like look, let me put it this way. I am okay that it does not feel like an MCU movie. Like, all of the MCU movies were all disparate from one another. I'm okay that it doesn't feel like an MCU movie. In fact, I was excited about the movie on the premise that it wasn't quite like a regular MCU movie. It didn't follow the same formula, if you will. However, what I'm not okay with is that the movie itself doesn't feel like it's a part of the MCU, right? So you can have a movie that doesn't feel like an MCU movie, but it still leaves elements within the movie that feels like it still is a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, outside of just random references. So, and I just felt like there was a massive missed opportunity there to bring the MCU fans, the audience, into the Eternals and make us fall in love with the Eternals. And it just didn't quite do that for me. I'll have more. I'm probably going to do a Movie Pie review of this where I go into detailed review. But anyway, that's just my flash reaction out of Eternals. I was disappointed in it. I didn't hate it, but I certainly didn't love it. So that's what I got. All right. God bless you. Take care. Peace out.